What is the secret to effective goal setting, and how can someone ensure their goals are both achievable and aligned with their vision? We'll start with you, Peter.
Okay, thanks, Paul. By the way, excuse me, that was a very telling comment about gratitude, and I think that's so. I'm so pleased you said that, Rich, because it's critically important. But now on the goal setting bit. To me, I think goal setting, forget smart goals. I think they should be epic goals. And Elena, I love your approach of outlandish goals. The point of epic goals to me is the epic, the E stands for elevated. In other words, do they make you bloody excited? If they don't make you excited, if there's no emotion attached to it, then they're not going to happen. You need to have some emotional attachment to your goals. And the more burning desire you can have, the more they're going to be a realistic opportunity. The second one is personal. Is this your goal or is it somebody else's goal? The third one is implementable. Can you take action on the goal today? Because if you can't, it's simply going to be wishful thinking. And the C is challenging. Does it take you outside your comfort zone? If it doesn't take you outside your comfort zone, then you're not going to achieve the transformation you require, and therefore your goals have been set the wrong way. That's my point.
All right, epic. I like that new acronym. I need to write that down. Alan, what's the secret to effective goal setting?
Okay, I think the secret to effective goal setting is leadership. And if I can give an example, London became the venue for the 2012 Olympics and there was a 6-year lead in to this. And all of a sudden, there had to be a vision. This was the vision that was presented to the Olympic Committee, and they accepted London's offer. So from having that vision to creating it to reality necessitated all the infrastructure, the stadiums, the villages for the athletes to live in, all the choreography, the dance, the music, all of this had to be organized in a definite space of time. And I was fortunate enough to know the leader who actually pulled this all together. And I found that he was a very persuasive and very knowledgeable leader. I never heard him ever raise his voice once, and he always listened to people who had problems in turning this vision into reality, because as you can imagine, the time diminishes and you get setbacks and obstacles in the way because there are interfaces with existing infrastructure, and London is a congested city, and this all had to be choreographed in the centre of London and come in on time and to budget and to quality. And you never heard anything about this project because it all went well, and the Olympics were a success for the UK. So to me, it's all about having the right leader who can turn the vision into reality and who knows what it takes to turn the vision into reality.
All right. And your secret, Parson.
So we all know about continuous improvement. So when we are setting goal, we can set it in a way that is helping us to expand. And sometimes if we expand too much, what happens? We blast. So we have to go level by level. How? We set a goal which is outside our comfort zone, but not too far away. For example, I just want to make a goal for myself for financial situation that I'm in, and let's say I am making $50,000 a year or something like that. If I go ahead and make my goal million a year, it is there is a lot of resistance, and I'm not there yet. So what is the best way? I can extend it to the level that I feel uncomfortable. So I say that if I increase that value to $70,000, I still feel comfortable. Maybe $80,000, I can feel that is achievable. $90,000, I still feel I can achieve it, but I feel not very comfortable to be at that level. And that is the best point. So we have to get a place that is outside our comfort zone. And then we work on the blockages that we have that is causing us to resist. And then it's easier. So we work on the blockages, we drop those loads, the sandbags from our hot air balloon, and then we go to the higher level naturally. And then when we are at the higher level, it is not at the end. So we just plan something on a higher level, but a stage by stage. Because if we want to lose the weight, or if I drop all the sandbags, all of a sudden that hot air balloon is just blasting off to the air.
Right.
And it might send it out of the basket and I just fall down. So we have to just go slow, but outside of comfort zone. That gives us the chance to face our fears, the fear of success, fear of failure, and a lot of things that we just experience during
All
that
right.
time.